Yeah, folks. Yeah, as we all know, plans don't always go the way we want. um, Procrastination causes problems. At this point, the garage should be clean. This is normally something I do before winter gets here. And, well, I'm getting less and less space to move around. I don't really have anywhere for the tripod anymore for when I'm doing projects to get any really good angles. So this storm that we were supposed to get, last time I was out, I made it home just before it started raining, and that was December 23rd. Yeah, December 23rd. And the rain was supposed to start that night. It was supposed to be raining on the 24th, Christmas Eve, and then overnight and into the morning it was supposed to change over to snow, and then boom, it was going to hit us. Well, 23rd, I smell somebody's wood stove. I love that smell. The 23rd, I just got home. It started raining that night, and it didn't rain the whole time on the 24th. It just kind of off and on. I guess there were a couple periods where it came down pretty good. And early Christmas morning, we only had a dusting of snow. Everything seemed to have stopped. And then everything just kind of hit. It is now the 26th. It's still with us. The storm itself is gone, but now we're getting the snow squalls added on top. So I couldn't sleep last night. I was going to come out this morning, and I was going to show the other issue with the procrastinating. In order to get the snowblower out, which is still buried in the back, I need to get everything out of here. But then in order to get everything out of here, I needed the snowblower to make room to get stuff out. So that's how I was going to start this video, but I didn't feel like getting up. And I got woke up. Zach wanted to know if I wanted to go out. Because what I said before about the issue with my credit card, we were going to try that again today, but I was actually going to go with him. So in order to do that, he was going to start shoveling. So that kind of killed my my plan, because I was going to open the door here and show you just how deep the snow was. But it's all cleaned up now. Well, not all cleaned up, but it's a lot better. And we got all this in one day. So I think this is the first storm that we've had where they forecasted a foot of snow, where we actually got a foot of snow. Actually, I'd say there's probably 15-16 inches there. And it's not over yet. We're still getting squalls, and they're not supposed to ease off until tonight. So we're going to probably get more on top of this. But we got back, I made sure he parked over far enough away from the door that I still got to shovel a little bit more here just to make some room to get the monster out, and sort of somehow bring the snowblower up here somewhere where I can actually reach it. But I think what I'm going to do is, my goal today is to clean this area here out so I can actually have some room for something. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with everything yet, but already been to Timmy's. We went before we left, but I kind of want to take the monster out today anyways, so I'll probably just go get me another Timmy's. Get the rust on that already. I just painted those at the end of summer there. So it's officially winter now. And it even looks like winter now. But we went out and we got just north of Teeswater and we got into snow squalls. And it wasn't very pleasant to drive in, so Zach said, I don't think we want to do this today. So if we had to go, it would have been a different story, but we don't really have, we weren't going to go till Monday anyways. And this is Saturday right now. And all this is supposed to clear up tonight. So hopefully Monday will be a nice day. And we'll try again and just kind of see what happens. So better to be safe. At least got out of the house anyways. And somebody else shoveled for me. That's always a plus. I got thinking about my trailer. I'm not really using this anymore anyways. I'm kind of worried about putting a lot of weight in it. Because you can't really see it. But at the bottom, it's like sheet metal comes down in a V shape, and at the bottom of the V, that's where the axle is, and it's really, really rusty, so I'm not trusting it to put a lot of weight in it anyways. The last time I used it, I believe it was in the spring, and Zach put his snow tires on last year. The place he had them put on, they charge you $20 to store your summer tires over the winter. So I don't remember if he asked me or if I decided to. I think I just decided to. So I hooked the dump trailer onto the Monster and went and picked them up. That was a perfect size. 4 tires fit in there perfectly. But I think that's the last time I used this trailer. So what I'm thinking of doing is just take it out the back of the garage here and just lean it up against the fence. Get it out of the garage, and that'll give me a whole crap load of room. It takes up a lot of space. So if I do that, that'll give me... Because I was going to put the shelves over top of this anyways. But... kind of almost thinking now, if I put one here and the other one I can actually put across the back there, like just at window level, because then I could get, because there's really nothing we can do with the back here with all this stuff piled up. But if I put a shelf along there, that'll actually give some room to put some more stuff on. And the power chair will fit under it, my bike will fit under it, and then we'll have more room there. Because then I can use the whole 8 feet, so I have 8 feet of shelf over there. Maybe I'll do that. And then this one, because I know I'm not going to get the whole 8 feet wide on this side, because... well, basically, if I start at the door, basically the width of this, that's where the shelf will end, and that won't leave room for the Monster. So I'm thinking probably right about here, maybe 6 feet. So what I might do is, if I cut one of these down the center, then I'll have 2 1-foot shelves instead of 1 2-foot shelf. Because then I can stack them up. And that'll still give me 2 shelves. And that will still give me room. Because I want to put these underneath. Because originally I was going to make shelves. I explained that before. I was going to make shelves out of these just kind of on an angle side by side along. But then I got thinking, well, if I'm going to put these shelves up, then I can put these underneath, kind of like drawers. I can just kind of pull them out. Because these aren't very strong as it is, so they won't hold a lot of weight. So if they're just kind of hanging on an angle, I can't really put a lot in them. So I figured if I use them like drawers, So if I cut one down the center, and that might take a while because the 2 batteries that I have for that saw don't last very long. Like even when they were brand new, one lasted longer than the other. I found that out when I built my temporary shelter in Hanover. There's one battery that lasted about half as long as the other one did. So I'm gonna have to bring them out here, stick them on the charger, and just kinda hope the batteries are still good, to at least get some use. Maybe between the 2 batteries I'll have enough power to cut that down the center. Oh, I don't know. So I'm really liking the idea of putting one across the back now. Because there's a lot of wasted space there that we can't do anything with. That would definitely be something to think about. Whatever I decide to do, I'm going to need more 1x2s or 2x2s. As I got thinking about that, and I got to get some 1x2s as well. So I got to go back to Rona eventually, but I'm not going to do that until I know what it is that I'm going to need. Because we're under lockdown again now as of today. So I'm not actually going to be able to go into Rona. I'm assuming they're going to do it the way they did before. They got the table in the doorway, and you walk up to the doorway, tell them what it is you want, and then they'll go get it. I don't like that because I don't always know what I'm going to need. Like when I bought the swivel here, I just kind of looked to see what was there and decided, yeah, that's what I want, that right there. You know, I can't order that ahead of time. But I don't know. So the only thing I know for sure right now is I need to get that snowblower out, and it's not going to do me much good stuffed in the back there. So I got to pull the monster forward, out actually, and pull the ES950 out, or even just forward, just so I can get the snowblower out, and then I can put the ES950 all the way to the back. And I'm not sure what to do with those bags of potting soil. I've moved them like 3 times now already. If I put them here, then I'm going to have to move them again when I make the shelves. I suppose I could probably I was going to say I can probably put them where the snowblower is, but then if I make the shelf in the back, then I'm going to have to move them again. So maybe I'll put them over here, because this corner here is not really being used for much yet, so maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Yeah, I guess 1-foot shelves would be wide enough. Because at least then if it's not sticking out 2 feet, it's not taking up more of my floor space. Yeah, so basically the width of the box there sticking out from the wall. I can't reach it. That's not very intrusive on my workspace, so that might work. I don't know. But at least if I have one at the back, then I won't need as much over here. So that'll be a plus. That's why I don't plan. Because when I plan, the plans tend to get changed. So yeah, I'll have to see once I start doing it what I'm gonna do. But I know for these underneath as drawers, that's what I want to use the 1x2s for, kind of support underneath, so I have something for them to actually slide on. And I think I only have one. Yeah, that's a 1x2, and that's a 2x2. So I only have one of these, so I'm gonna have to get some more. I have to figure that out later. So, as for now, my priority is to clean up a little bit out here. Just to give me some space to park the monster outside and make some room in here so I can move everything else around to get the snowblower out. So I've talked for a while now, so that's probably all there'll be with this for this video. I want to take the monster for a drive. I'll probably go to Timmy's to get another one. This is about half full, so I drank half of this already just on the drive. Yeah, that might be all I do. Just grab me a Timmy's and go for a little bit. I won't be doing any of the trails, that's for sure. There's way too much snow now. It's not heavy wet snow like I expected it to be. It's actually light and fluffy, which made it really nice for shoveling. Because when I come out, I help Zach a little bit. And it's actually not too difficult. So that's a plus. That makes it easier for the monster to go through. Unfortunately, the sidewalk plows are out. They're dropping salt. So this fluffy snow, in that case, will actually be, wet because it'll be melting. But I don't plan to go too far. Just for a short drive, stay on the sidewalk or on the road or something. Nothing special. So I'm gonna stop talking now and start looking at what I can do here. Finally get this garage cleanup project started. Okay, so that's a good start. I got plenty of working space now. It's just a matter of getting this all cleaned up. Once everything's cleared outside, I'll take this trailer out. I clean everything out of it too. My wood piled up in the back corner, out of the way. Potting soil over here, which is now frozen and doesn't want to stack properly. I kind of expected that. So I just got to dig out my extension cord here. And snowblower's ready to go. It looks like it's starting to snow outside right now. I'm done for now. That took all my energy. Just that little bit of work. So I'm just going to go for a short tour. Try not to get into a situation where I'm in deep snow or I'm going to get stuck, because I just don't have the energy to get off and push it right now. Or get off and shovel. That reminds me. Just in case. I don't have a specific place for that yet, so I'm just going to stick it in the backpack. Oh my goodness. So that's it. And I'm gonna go me for a tour. And I'm assuming it's going to be the next video, because like I say, I've done some talking in this one, so I'm not sure how much time I'll have left. But if there's enough time, I'll do it now. If not, it'll be the next video.